What's going on, boys? Dan M here, and today, boys, we're going to be going over a few things. We're going to be taking a look at Get Right today, not in the same way as usual, but we're going to be getting into it. And we're also going to be getting into another couple things, so sit back and relax. Enjoy this beautiful Canadian winter, boys. Alright, boys, so I don't know if you've noticed this lately, but there's a lot of cheating going on in games these days.
Nick's now alone and isolated and out of time. They needed that bomb plant right off the bat and they never got it. And Sip, he knows as soon as, oh what? And Sip, he knows as soon as, oh what? Knows as soon as, oh what? He takes down Rush. That's a great start. 9 seconds. He's going to follow it up, but he can't.
So much so, I'm assuming you guys have seen me playing Overwatch and me using aimbot. If not, take a look at this, boys. Now, yes, boys, I'm going under my Korean name in this video, so yeah, just calm down. Anyways, boys, we all know that there's rampant cheating going on, and just recently in South Korea, there has been a bill passed to directly influence cheat makers and hackers. So guys, basically what this is going to do is anything that goes against the terms of service of a game, so in Overwatch, Blizzard's Overwatch and Counter-Strike, anything that says you're not allowed to use hacks, scripts, etc., anyone that develops these can be directly punished now in South Korea for up to 5 years jail time. Now, I think we definitely need something like this in North America, boys, because we all know what's going on. Excuse me, I'm getting a cold, boys. So I think this is really awesome. If you guys want to see this whole video, it was on PvP, PTV, PVTP TV. So check it out, boys. They basically just talk about how it's going to influence the global cheating market. So maybe if there's some South Korean developers using their programs in the US. We're going into the cancer that is the Vax Sucks subreddit. I'm just kidding. But honestly, I have mixed feelings about this subreddit. Sometimes they do produce pretty good stuff. CSGO demo reviews kind of started out there, and he's doing some good stuff. But boys, sometimes there's things on there, and it's bad, boys. And I wouldn't say this is either bad or good, but it's something interesting I thought you guys would probably like. So here it is. So there's a post on this Vax Sucks, and it's about Get Right, boys. And this guy goes through the demo, and he finds some apparently shady things. Now, I think there's only one thing I've seen in this entire video that I would even call close to shady. And having one thing, as we all know, could just be a coincidence. We all do aim locks, boys. It's consistency. It's on a regular basis. It's on certain rounds that are important, okay? And there's only one thing I saw that was like a little bit shady at all. As you guys can see, the video is going on right now, boys. So I'm gonna talk about some of the shady moments here, boys. So let's see what we got here. So we got this one shady moment here where he takes a little peek into the wall on B here, boys. And again, like I said, this is really nothing, okay? He could be getting ready to pre-fire. You know, I guess if you really want to get tinfoil hat, you could say he's trying to get info on that guy. He could be. But in my opinion, he doesn't have enough of these locks to prove that. This next so-called lock is on the stairwell. Again, this one actually does look shady too. But, again, he's not really locking on to anything. But, again, boys, you know, I was talking about the pros could be switching to a sound ESP because these aim locks are getting a bit too obvious here. Honestly, I just think he's checking to the left to see if there's an enemy there. And he's just at crosshair height. It's probably one of those things where he doesn't really think the guy's there, so he's kind of doing like a half-ass check. But these are just the parts in the demo that have been linked to, boys. And the third one that's apparently really sketchy, I don't think is anything. It's definitely nothing. This third one that's linked in the subreddit is definitely nothing. He's cutting the pie around the train here, boys. And if you go through the comments in this subreddit, people are going on about, well, you know, we haven't seen much from these really old players like Neo and Get Right and Forest, so if we think they have suspicious clips and they're not cheating, it's most likely nobody's cheating. Now that's the most retarded argument I've heard, especially watching this clip and watching such clips as the Flusha ones, even recently that Fallen one I put out, and some of the Bialy ones. I mean, those are very solid locks on a consistent basis with one person. And there's other things. If you watch, there's a video series, Proverwatch, where he explains some stuff about cheats. And then the one clip here, I guess I'm gonna have to show it. You know, he's showing what happens when you lock on through the wall and you try to tug away, you get a bit of a shake.
What you're seeing right now is my mouse viciously shaking around a player model that's through the wall. What's happening is I'm holding onto an aim key, which is giving me the information of where the player is. You can see right here, that's how fast the aimbot moves, okay? It's a pretty human aimbot, like, that's pretty reasonable. But you can see still, even if I have it on low-ass settings, it's still shaking that viciously. And what's going on there is let's say I'm a pro, and I'm using this information through the wall to get an understanding of where the player is. I'm accidentally not letting go of my aim key while at the same time trying to move my mouse away. And this is a really easy mistake to make. You know, it's pretty common. You can see it now in pros, and look at what's happening. It's causing this weird shake effect, and the reason the aimbot's trying to tug me back towards the player, I'm forgetting that I'm holding on to my aim key. Look what happens. Look at, he aims on the player, he tries to move his mouse at the same time, and it causes this vicious shake because he's aiming on the player with his aim key and he's moving his mouse at the same time. He wasn't expecting his mouse to be right on that player. Happens again, look at, he's not expecting his mouse to be right on that player and he tries to move his mouse. So then he realizes, okay, that guy is there, but I just tried to move my mouse while I was already aimed onto somebody. He didn't know he was aimed on someone right there because he already pre-aimed right at the player.
Anyone here, so they're going to try and go for some kind of a flank play, but this is a good third round from Luminosity, not taking any losses whatsoever quite yet, and they're going to get a free bomb plant.
Stuff like this is extremely blatant. So in my opinion, this Get Right thing, it's something to look at, boys, but I really don't think it's anything to take too seriously. And these people in the subreddit need to calm down a bit, okay? Okay, boys, now this last clip here is from our boy Coin from Germany. I'm just kidding. And, you know, this guy's a cheat coder and all that. And I just want to say, guys, the majority of cheats that are probably going on big lands right now, they may be in the mouse, they may be in the keyboard. But the easiest way, boys, would be through a mobile cellular device, okay? Now, right in this video, you can clearly see that Coin is using some sort of ESP on his phone, okay? So he's taking the information from the PC, and it's clearly displayed on his phone. Now, guys, in your opinion, how hard is it to believe that someone could have an aim lock switch or an aimbot switch on their phone to increase or lower their FOV, anything really, any sort of cheat they could have. So I mean, they could have any single person that they know in the audience, backstage, they could have something that's toggling on their cheats, boys. Okay? It's really that easy. As soon as the admin comes over, they see that, they toggle it off. Okay, it's honestly that simple. And for the people that are saying, oh, it's impossible to cheat on LAN, which I don't know how you guys are still saying that. It must be a troll. Because this right here just shows, boys, the cheats can be on your cellular phone, okay? And these players don't need to have the phones on them. Someone else can be in the audience doing this. Somebody else can be backstage doing this. And it doesn't need to be as blatant as an ESP. It could be anything, boys. It could be anything. Sound ESP. It could be the aim locks we see. It could be low FOV aimbots, boys. High FOV aimbots with a high smooth setting. Really, boys, it's just scary. But guys, that's the last thing I wanted to show. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't a strictly a video about one guy cheating, but I thought it was a lot of information that needs to get out there. And if you like this video, guys, throw up a like, hit that sub button. It really does help, especially those likes, guys. And thanks to the community. And even though I was talking shit about Vaxox, saying there's a lot of shady people in there, they are helping the community, and it is something that's good. So guys, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot to my patrons. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. Take care, boys. Merry Christmas, boys. Merry Christmas.